Hey, y'all, come on in. We're glad to see you.
We have a swashbuckling soap today from HAGS.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, and we're so happy to be your Barbershop Duet, and we're so grateful to see you here. If you happen to be here during the live premiere, do us a favor and join the live chat. Meet the Whiff Pack, an awesome group of folks that are all hanging out with us.
And for our mention today, we have something a little special. We were visiting my grandma, and she busted this out to surprise us.
Y'all, this is a vintage aftershave bottle from Old Spice, and it still has little bits of the Christmas wrap. Sarah thinks that's to cover the price.
I think so. So this is how it came, and we got to unbox it, and it really does still smell. It's very cool.
Mint in the box. Look at this. The paper on it is just perfect. Like it hasn't actually been opened or ever touched.
And it's a telescope. The Old Spice vibes. Come on.
And the coolest thing, this is the Shulton formula. It says so on the bottom, y'all. So this is what Cold Spice is. This is what Barristan and Man. This is what they are all homaging, and this is the original juice, y'all. So we got to smell Grandpa's actual Old Spice. What do you think?
And it's still really potent. It doesn't smell like it's turned at all.
Beautiful.
It's like the pure scent. It's crazy.
And it's amazing how close the artisans got, y'all. I am not sad that this is all I have, because I do have those homages from the different artisans, and they are so close. Y'all, I love that if a scent is so good, you just can't let it go away forever, like Mary Poppins.
Right, and the telescope vibes are perfect for our episode today, because we might need them to find a certain island where our soap is hiding.
Y'all get out your compasses, because we are heading to La Isla Muerta. Let's meet the soap. So, y'all, I want to be especially grateful for this one, because Demetrius sent this the week my mama passed away as a little care package to help me feel better, and it worked. Thank you, buddy. So many of you did little things to make me feel like I was part of a much greater community and not alone when times got hard. So thank you, Demetrius and HAGS, for having this arrive and bring a smile to my face just when I needed it. So, without further ado, from the sales page at hagsartisan.com.
Indulge in the unique and captivating shaving experience with Isla Muerta Bay Rum Shaving Soap. Wow, a bay rum. Okay.
Bay rum.
A fusion of deep sweetness and summery vibes.
And skipping all the stuff we can't talk about yet, it creates a fresh yet dark aroma, leaving you feeling revitalized and invigorated after each use. Treat yourself to a one-of-a-kind shaving experience with Isla Muerta Bay Rum Shaving Soap.
Hey, that sounds fun.
Now, for those who heard me say, this is our first Bay Rum a few minutes ago and your eyebrows went up. Y'all, all of the Bay Rums that we've covered so far are very clear that they are not a traditional Bay Rum. They don't have clove. They don't have a lot of the things that the normal Bay Rums have. This one might be our first connection back to a rich tradition of true Bay Rum with a little bit of maybe some clove hiding in there to add to the mystery, but we'll know when we unbox it. This is how they come from Greece, y'all. Look at
we were lucky enough to open our first one, so this one's been waiting.
We're here for Barberwood. Y'all know what a beautiful splash that made in our barbershop.
Okay, hold this one.
Here
Then,
it is, y'all.
we have the splash too.
Oh, look at that label. Y'all, HAGS, I don't know how you do it, but these labels are always jaw droppers. Look at this.
That. I just can't.
Oh, and the undercarriage label too.
Yeah,
everything
don't
you want to
look too
know.
close.
This luxury shaving experience. All right, I'm ready for a first impression. All right, she's gonna go first, y'all. I'm gonna ask some questions.
Ooh, all right. Let's get off
Is this the Hawthorne base or the Orize?
Oh, wait, what? Oh, Serious Base.
The Serious Base.
Okay.
All right.
Woo-wee. I mean, look at this picture. Don't you just think this is a good time? A little Pirates of the Caribbean vibes, maybe? I don't know.
I can see a little umbrella on that beach. I can set that up right there. I blend right in. All right, here we go.
I'm guessing.
Take it in. Let's see what happens.
Translates to Island of the Dead, I think, right? Isla Muerta.
We'll
May have a
find
little
out.
creepy side.
We'll find out.
Let's see. Ooh, it's a lighter little pour here.
A great bookend, that kind of mystery to Barberwood, because that had a kind of a mysterious vibe to it, too. So, hey, I love this.
Okay, my nose is going in.
Okay, here we go. Take it in.
Oh, you know, it's fun, because we don't have anything from HAGS.
Right.
That smells like this.
Ah, okay.
Okay, hold on. So I just automatically assume that most bay rums are like pretty dark to me.
Right.
This one has a fun light side. Like
Oh.
there's sunshine on this island. It's more like daytime than I was thinking.
All right. What else you get?
Okay, I may be getting the cloviness that's in there that is not with the other ones. There is a fun, sweet thing happening.
Oh.
I don't know exactly what it is. I can't decide if it's like a sweet wood or if there's some sort of like a lemony kind of citrusy something.
Ah, cool.
It also smells like something that I feel like I have smelled in like a liqueur before.
A little boozy.
But I don't know what it is.
Put a little of the rum in the bay rum.
Maybe.
Where's the rum going?
I'm not sure. Yeah, but
Where's the
that
rum
might
going?
be. That might be that.
Okay.
I don't think it's like a pina colada thing, but there's something islandy happening here. I don't know how, but it's there. I can smell the kind of bay rummy side that you sort of think that you kind of would be there.
Right.
But then it starts to lighten up.
Oh,
Instead
what's
of getting
doing it?
darker, I am unclear. I don't, it's something, it could almost be approaching gourmandy-ish. I don't know how it's happening.
Okay.
I don't think it's like a banana. I don't think it's like a thing that I would assume is on a tropical island.
Right.
But it has a sweet side to the bay rum.
All right. Well, y'all, I'm going to dive into this bay and help her out a little bit. I think.
Yeah, I think you should. I like what it is, but I cannot figure out how it's happening. So maybe when we lather, I can get better.
Some
but
of the best scents are like that, y'all.
yeah, it's new. It's a fun twist.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. He always shakes it before. That's great. See, I did a long whiff too.
Oh, this is nice, y'all, because it kind of starts you off on like Colony Town. I'm like, hey, this is something familiar. It's
Right,
something maybe a little bit
spicy.
vintage and something a little brown and swirly in the bottle on your counter. And then, y'all, it kind of reminds me of that Disneyland ride where you think you're indoors and then you're about to like run into a wall and the
Voila!
wall vanishes and all of a sudden you're outside going 48 miles an hour with the top down. Y'all, this has this way of like opening the door to this beautiful sort of vintage boozy cologne, and then all of a sudden you get like whisked outside with some whiplash, and you were in the crow's nest of a boat.
Right, yeah, something different.
Hold on.
See what you can find, because I could not figure out what that buried treasure was. I don't know.
Oh, this is fantastic. And the thing is, the one leads to the other so perfectly. It's not like when that wall opens, you're in a whole different world. No. It's building with the stuff that you started with, but the way it sort of made you feel safe and nostalgic and vintage, then all of a sudden it like gives you the other side of those spices, the other side of those woods, and you could feel the wind in your hair when it does, y'all. Woo! Okay, hold on, because now I kind of want to dive in and see if I can find a little of the Muerta hiding in here. A little bit of those
yes, the
darker
darker
spices.
side. They're there.
Well, right, but because as you said, like, the beautiful brights of the aquatic are so bright and so light that, like, if there is some of the darker, boozier, spookier stuff, it's going to be a little under the surface of the water. So hold on a second. Let me walk the plank just for a second. Y'all, the best soaps for me have this, like, tug of war, right? And some of them are kind of, well, they make sense. Chocolate and peanut butter. A little bit of a tug of war, right? Y'all, with this, hold on.
Yeah, that middle part. What is happening?
This starts with something super, like, grown up. And then as it whisks you out to sea, it starts to get a little more whimsical. And by the time you get to the island, it's Treasure Island. It's like something you'd read when you were 14 about going out on the ocean for adventure. Like that. So yes, it's absolutely like the very beginning of it is like totally adult and mature. But then like that turns and that changes and takes you back to when you were a teenager reading your first classics about being out on the water, Swiss Family Robinson and Treasure Island and those like that.
And even what's from Hook, the island that they go to,
Right.
Japan.
Well, yeah, Neverland, right? Because it ends. I don't want to be mean, but this does not end in a grown-up place, y'all.
Right, I'm
this
with ya.
ends in a Neverland. And you know, the more you say that, the more that's apropos. Because it is somewhere where imagination takes over to the extent that it makes things real.
But there are still scary things there. You know, like that kind of piratey side is still there.
Don't mention the movie Hook to Joel. He loses his mind.
All right.
He can't stand that movie. And one more thing I want to bring up before we actually look at these notes, y'all. Do you remember going to the store when you were about the age 7, 8, 9, when you kind of wanted your first little bottle of something to put on? In fact, Douglas Smythe just posted a picture he found in Spain of Spider-Man EDP.
Oh, that's
from
fun.
Marvel Comics, right? Those scents that are made for the 9, 10, and 11-year-old have this gorgeous, sweet charm
Yeah.
to them. Because a young nose needs certain bubble bathy cotton candy sort of scents, right? That's
Fun, fruity.
right.
Yeah.
So y'all, while this starts definitively an older, dapper gentleman, this is an experiment in time traveling because by the time it's over, those last few wisps are reminiscent of those early EDPs that we give to our littles, the 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds.
Just like a playful side.
Right, that are super fun and playful. And like, y'all, the toys you had when you were 8 are so much better than anything you ever had since. Robin Williams said famously, I had more fun when I was little with a can opener, pretending it was a helicopter, than I ever do today with my real helicopter. So it's it's that charm at the very end that takes you all the way back to being 9 years old in your first little Spider-Man cologne. And that friendliness and that like sweet crowd pleaser that you would want to give to a 10-year-old for their first cologne. It's not all of this. It's just the doorman on the way out.
Yep.
But it's what completes that time traveling experiment for me, y'all. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I think that you're right. It's like a playful finale. There's something that like you think you know what it is, and then you have to use your imagination to find that next layer, whatever's past that.
And the way that the old and the young click together so perfectly, it's like you totally see how this curve is unbroken.
I wonder, like knowing it's called like Isla Muerta, there is something about like going back to the ground or like something making nice of what that island is,
Remember,
you know?
thou art
something.
dust, and to dust thou shalt return. I don't think it's a set note, but let's find out. And y'all, this is a collaboration between Hogs, Have a Good Shave, and the Shrill Shaver. So here we go back to the sales page.
All right, now I can fill in what I didn't earlier. Right. This refreshing soap boasts a complex blend of scent notes, including cloves.
There we go.
Bay leaf, definitely there. Cinnamon sticks.
Hey.
Straight up sticks, not just cinnamon.
Love it.
Okay. Patchouli, pine tree needles. Those all together are kind of that like base part, I feel like,
Yes.
right? It's just that ground floor.
Right. And patchouli, y'all, I made the face because I went to San Francisco State in the 90s where patchouli was... So here it's a really different. Here it's being used to click to those other things around it, and it is beguiling.
It is.
And then mixed with the freshness of...
lemon zest.
Love
I was
it. Of
right. I
course.
did say.
That's what it
I
is.
said I thought there was lemon.
But you know what's beautiful is that lemon is sitting in the middle, not on the top.
Yeah,
and
it's the
usually in a
key.
shave soap where we see a scent note of lemon, it's like, hi, when you walk in the door.
But that lemon is what starts to like go into the playful zone. Like that rolls from the base side, over.
The lemon is the plutonium
There you go.
in the DeLorean. And it gets you back to 95.
Yep. Okay. Then the warmth of rum. I said boozy. Okay,
There's
go
the rum
me.
gone. Right there.
And the earthiness of tobacco leaf.
Brilliant. Love
Okay. Then this is the part where I think the playful fun kicks in.
Right.
The addition of blood orange.
Hey.
That does smell different than normal orange,
And maybe
I have
that's
to say.
the Muerta. Did we expect to see the word blood on the
Right.
side? Maybe not. All right. And
Pepper and a touch of smokiness creates a fresh, dark aroma, leaving you feeling revitalized and invigorated after each use.
so for those of you who like to keep your own score, these are the list of the scent notes. It is cloves, bay leaf. Now, this is interesting. I'm not sure if like ingredients, like in my Hot Pockets, it has to list the ingredients in the order that they like have their concentration.
Right,
So
like
if
the amount.
flour is the biggest thing in it, it'll say flour first. I wonder if this is the same way. So because I don't sense it being clove forward, you all. I
No.
kind of sense these all in a waltz, in a balance. So don't think that like cloves is going to be the biggest thing.
Right.
Cloves, bay leaf, cinnamon sticks, patchouli, pine tree needles, lemon zest, rum, tobacco leaf, blood orange, pepper, and smoke. And you know what's cool? I can kind of get a sense in my imagination of the scent by reading that list.
Yeah.
That's really descriptive.
I agree. There's something that with the lemon zest and the lighter sides of the rum, the blood orange, like those things kind of make it go into that imagination zone. Like that's where it almost, I don't want to say lightens up, but the idea of the smokiness, it does kind of like take off into that zone.
And let's answer an important question here because I've heard this asked in the community. How much of a bay rum is this?
Oh.
For me, hold on. Let's each get our number
yeah.
here. Let's
Okay,
get our
okay.
over-under, like percentage-wise. Okay. So how much of the bay rum in this do you smell, and how much is the Hog's wonderfulness like swirling around
Let's
it?
see.
Okay, ready? For me, the bay rum's about 35%.
Oh, that's funny. I was going to say between 30 and 40. So I guess that's
Yeah, we welcome you.
least
So yeah,
off the pump,
that's it.
you know?
So it's not a giant bay rum. Bay rum is like the scent on the pirate who's next to you.
Yeah.
But y'all, there's the boat, there's the water,
There's
there's
things
the
happening.
florals, there's the trees, there's everything else that's going. There's
Yep.
the pipe that someone is
I mean,
smoking
it's a
below
pretty
decks.
island. It does have a little of the earthy vibe to it, but you could inhabit it yourself.
Oh, for sure. And if
I
this
feel
were
like.
the cover of a Choose Your Own Adventure book, I would buy that thing
Yes,
immediately, y'all. So,
oh, we have things to do. We got
yeah.
a lather. We got a splash. We got things happening.
oh man, and if we're going to do all of that, we'd better go a little deeper. All right, y'all. This is our prototype, the Barbershop Duet shaving bowl from Philip Sharp at sharpshaver.com. Thank you, buddy. And my Mystery Machine-inspired brush from Craig at Opus Brush. Love this thing.
Speaking of the playful, fun colors, there you go. I'm getting a little more rum from here. Like from this height. Interesting.
Where's the rum gone? I'm going to show you right
It's
now.
in
Look.
here.
1, 2, 3. Ah, there we go.
Ooh, waking up quickly. I'm already smelling things.
I get the rum now, like 30-40% rum from here.
So maybe
That's
it's more of a bay
fabulous.
rum, you know?
It's a rum bay. It's a rum bay, y'all.
There you go. Oh yeah, look at there's the Shrill Shaver logo. We did not show the peeps.
Oh,
there you
there
go.
it is.
Okay, see?
You want to keep going till you got actual yogurt in your bowl, and you want to stop right before it turns into butter. Those of you who know how to make a great homemade whipped cream, you can probably build one heck of a lather.
yeah.
Just saying. Make sure it's cold first. That's an interesting point. Heavy whipping cream, if it's at room temperature, it won't make whipped cream. It has to be cold. So y'all, we build way better lathers here on the show than we used to in our bathroom with hot water, and I think it has to do with the room temperature water out of the bougie. I swear to God.
It's just fun because this is definitely a HAGS soap to me, but it's so different than any of the other ones that we have.
You know, it's a great point. This really does still have that HAGS signature fingerprint,
Right?
but I'm not sure how, because it's so different.
Yeah, because there's like, I know when we had Dark Knight, that lighter side was kind of in there.
yeah.
Like there's something about plays with the lighter side, then the boozy to the bay side is kind of happening.
Boozy to the Bayside.
There's our new song.
All right, y'all. So this is the Does It Rhyme or Not Whiff. This is the Castaway Key, Castaway K whiff. On 3, 1, 2.
Oh, interesting. I get more like the pine waking up. There's something blood
Y'all,
orangey. Maybe.
this is a beautiful snow globe of an entry into our set art museum in our cabinet, but this
That's real.
is like standing there. And I know sometimes I say it feels more real in the lather, but y'all, hold on a second. This smells exactly like standing on
right.
that beach.
I'm with you. If you picture the picture on the label, close your eyes, and then take a whiff.
Whoa.
I'd expect to be there.
Whoa, that's wild.
Wow, man.
I
That's
can even
whizzies.
I can even sense a change in temperature.
Yeah, and it's funny, like, because it has that fun, like, sweeter side that's coming through, it makes it feel like it is more of a Castaway Key Island. Like,
Totally.
I'm on vacation, I'm enjoying myself, but I'm definitely there.
100%. And I know we never talk about lather here on the Barbershop Duet,
never.
but we do love the parts of our shaving shows where we see them lather the face because it gives us a total direction to go on how that base works, right? So hold on. Here, we're going to start doing that here. Ready?
Let's see how that action. That was the wow, that's dense. Look at that.
Hogs. Hogs have a
happening.
shave indeed. Feels like little bunnies on my face. Y'all, look at that. Look at that. It's like 3 coats without doing anything. Here, you try.
Oh, me too. I haven't used this brush, I don't think. Oh, that just feels slippery nice.
Y'all, beautiful. You can tell, yeah, you could totally tell how slick it is already. Oh man.
That old cirrus base right there.
Woo.
And then of course the slickness little tester.
Yep, there we go. Okay, let's
Very
keep pushing down.
slick.
Keep pushing down. Oh, I need to shave today. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna use this.
Maybe you'll have to use this.
100%.
Okay, that sweetness that comes at the end, I don't know how, if it's part of the Bay Rummy kind of thing, but I'm really curious if that's, sometimes, you know, like from the soap to the splash,
Right.
I'm curious if that's more in the splash or less in the splash.
She said the magic word here, folks. Splash! Hold on a sec.
Okay, since I did the soap first, I think you get to do the splash first.
I'm not gonna argue with you on that. All right, here we go.
See what that buried treasure has in there.
Oh, it's a little fruitier.
Okay.
It's a little clovier.
Is the rum side there?
Where's the rum gone? Not quite as much. But hold on a second. I suspect
A little
that
dry
this is
down
going to be a
fun.
little more present as it dries down. You hold on to that.
Okay,
Oh, Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh. Y'all. When this is a little bit wet on your face, I get a gorgeous wisp of like the world's most amazing cedar-ish cotton candy.
I'm with you. I'm getting those cinnamony sticks too. There's something.
And there's cinnamon in the cotton candy. What?
Yes.
What is this witchcraft?
I think
Y'all.
the blood orange has a different kind of like.
And then the blood orange, and then the blood. Are you
lemon?
kidding me with this? Are you kidding me? And it's all in the soap. I'm just feeling it all come together in a slightly different way with the splash.
Wow. Okay. You know, like
together.
that hazy kind of fog that you associate with pirates and ships and all the things.
Yeah, right.
That powdery scent to me, I'm visualizing more of that like foggy kind of fun, you know?
Y'all, me too. Clovey, woods, and cotton candy. And y'all, the crystal blue azure waters that surround you. It's all here.
I mean, I know there isn't necessarily cotton candy in here. I know there isn't really pineapple listed but it's my brain wants to fill in the blanks with something like fun and fruity and playful. Even though the list there has that smokiness that's on there and other stuff, it's just fun how the bay rum goes to boozy and then to that sweet, fun, fruity stuff.
Right. And y'all, these scent notes for me read like the lineup at my dream music festival. So you know what? It makes sense that if I were to love all of these scent notes, I would also love the kind of things that they suggest at when they combine. So yes, I'm sure they did not put cotton candy in this. However, I think you're right. Something about how the wood and that blood orange and the other things are coming together in such a perfect HAGS sophisticated balance that one of the little byproducts is a wisp of something that suggests to me cotton candy, a wisp of something that suggests to me like a candied cedar or wood. Just like the way they're coming together is the magic in this, y'all.
Like I would bust out every single one of the movies that we talked about. The Peter Pan movie. I would bust out Pirates of the Caribbean. I would even go to the Goonies. I gotta say, there's just something fun in here
I think the Goonies
that works for all of these.
Well, because the Goonies is sort of a tale about growing up and staying a kid at the same time.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm with you.
Y'all.
And I know at first we were like, oh, this might be a traditional bay rum, but I'm kind of excited that this isn't. It's a whole nother side of a bay rum.
Even just getting a little wisp out the way the set notes combine of like a chocolate vanilla swirl soft serve.
Yeah, like that's why I was saying I really did just get off a Disney Cruise Line and went to Castaway Cay because there's like sweet fun things there.
Y'all.
You know, it's not as scary as I thought I was gonna be just by the label. I gotta say.
So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be the original costume designer for Pirates of the Caribbean. You're gonna suggest that you build 2 sets of costumes for each animatronic in case something goes wrong or in case it gets damaged. Well, they're gonna tell you no and they're gonna cut your budget. Well, being a genius and an artist, you're going to do it anyway. And when Florida demands their own Pirates of the Caribbean because they weren't going to put one there, and at a moment's notice, they desperately needed a second set of costumes, Mary Blair got her own. In the United States, HAGS suggests the Razor Company, Pasture Pharmacy, and the Shave Supply. Where's the rum gone? Here, I've had my shave with La Isla Muerta, and y'all, what a fabulous bay rum and what a fabulous vibe to create as you zoom out. Playful, fun, reminiscent of pirates, and y'all, with a youthful, whimsical quality to pat you on the butt on the way out. What a great experience. And the lather, have a good shave indeed. It is aptly named. It goes on thick and slick on your face. Y'all, HAGS, great job. We look forward to the next one. Welcome to Messages.
So in order to join all of this summer fun and new drops from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, we wanted to make sure you had a chance to get your own. So we are doing a $20 gift card giveaway.
Hey, y'all, all you have to do is be a subscriber here on YouTube to the Barbershop Duet. Send an email here so that we can get back to it. We sent you at thebarbershopduet.com and check back on August 3rd to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck.
Grown-up conversation. This is 10 times more charming and alluring than I thought it would be for a bay rum. Y'all, this has magic in it.
It does. And, you know, there's something in the splash that has a brightness to it.
Yeah.
That I think you'd really want to have your splash to wear the rest of the day.
And y'all, those of you who have seen this show more than once will know that for some soaps, I just go, got it. Got it. This one, I ain't got it. I mean, I'm on my way to got it.
Yep.
I can see got it from where I'm sitting. But until I shoot the How It Shaves section a couple of weeks from now, I'm not going to get this. This is too deep. This goes too far. This is too much to explore. And not just in the set notes, in how they're combining, because it's those colors for me that are the magic in this.
But that's what I mean. Like, I feel like you'd really want to take whiffs of that throughout these movies that we were talking about.
Oh,
because
100%.
there's something of a journey to this scent. I know they list it, but even half those stuff that was listed, I feel like my brain's coming up with new things every time I take a whiff.
I will watch a bad pirate movie just so I can smell this.
But seriously, that's the island I'd want to hang out on.
Right.
Like, it is not as big and rummy as I thought. There's a lot of fun playful twists happening here. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.